Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So I just want to go through this post simply because we have seen different reports about the attack going on in the northern part of Nigeria, the Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. It is no longer a news, it is something that everybody is talking, the world is talking about it. Here is the Amnesty International reporting what happened just last Monday, 8th of December 2025. Most of you have seen this, but there's something that I want to call your attention on this particular video. And the best thing that I want you to do is to make sure you like the video and stick here, stay with us while we run this particular program, just to expose the lies and the dangerous activities from Nigerian government powered by Nigerian military. Most of you know how they behave, what they do. It's not a call for war. I'm not here to instigate or to lie, to propagate anything that doesn't have any backup. That's why I have to share it directly from the platform of Amnesty International so that you're not going to say, "Can report, you are the one that initiated this news." I'm not the one. I'm reporting what Amnesty International have on their own S handle. So you can go there and read things for yourself. It's not hidden. It is for everybody. For it, they put it for public consumption. As you can see here, there's something before going through this. I think let me show you this. This woman you are seeing here is no longer alive. They have tied this woman, and who tied this woman is the reason why I want to do this program for you to see it for yourself. Remember, we are not calling for war. I'm not propagating lie or hiding, betting criminality. We are here to punch those lies so that you make your own decision. You can be the judge, not me. I'm not here to judge anything for you. Look at this lady. She's no longer here. Somebody's mother, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister. What happened? There's two communities that are having issue called Bachama and Chubo. These are two different tribes fighting each other in Adamawa State. And the cause of the fight, I don't know. But what happened, it will shock you. In a country where you have government, if two communities are having issue, what is expected of government is to bring peace and tranquility, making things to just put things in a calm order, like people that want to go out to do their business can go. Government will be the one to step in and separate the fight. The battle started, and the communities are having a kind of issue among themselves. Nigerian army went there and positioned themselves, not went there to separate the fight, because the women from those areas tend to come out to protest. I don't know if from one tribe or another. The report did not mention that because I don't want to add anything or subtract anything. Now, it was reported that women there went out to protest against the communal clash going on, and they refused to, government refused to separate the fight. As they're protesting, Amina went there, position themselves like they normally do, put one of their nails on the floor and kneel down and all that, as if they're in the war of Ekomo war, and begin to, they open fire on those mothers. Women, what are they doing? They were holding just leaves, placards, protesting. They ended up buying 8 to 9 people. The report says 8, some said 9. So let's go through it. Mary Tamo, that is this woman we are seeing here, is one of the 9 women tied on Monday, 8 December 2025, when the military opened fire during protests over lingering communal clash at Lamodi in Adamawa State. The Nigerian authority must transparently and importantly investigate this alleged horrific use of excessive force by the military. The Nigerian authorities' response to the communal violence between Bachama and Chobo tribe is totally inadequate, too slow, and ineffective. In cases where the Nigerian security agencies did respond to communal violence, as it happened in Lamodi local government area on Monday, 8 December 2025, they use excessive and unlawful force, resulting in even more death, and destruction. So people may be calling for army to help them do this and do that. The same army that's supposed to do this for you are not the one paying you. What do you think? That is something that nobody would want to see or have, in their own region. Nobody wants to have that kind of thing. A situation whereby you are facing communal battle, you are battling with maybe having an issue that government is supposed to resolve, and they ended up being the one, buying people more than the clash itself. Because that's exactly what the military did here. The community may not have this kind of attack, going on and all that, and they have the attack going on. The problem is there, but the level of the killing, they have not witnessed that even when their community is having clash. And it's not as if they're buying warriors; they're buying people's mother, women. So this guy here, we are seeing here, reported it the way, I think the way he put it, you may understand it better than what I just said. And when you look at down here, you can see the women protesting. So let's go through it though. Let's go through it. Let's watch it together.
The Muslim mothers came out. This is their body of those mothers that came out to do peaceful protest yesterday, 8 December 2025. Nigerian soldier opened fire, slaughtered 7 mothers. 7 mothers were slaughtered. All these people that we are seeing, all of them are mothers. Mama, they are slaughtered. They are bringing them out today, being 9 of December 2025. And all of them are Christians. I want to ask, if the Muslim mothers came out to do protests, I want to know whether Nigerian soldiers will have the boldness to shoot them, massacre them. If the Muslim mothers came out to do this peaceful protest, will Nigerian soldiers kill them? May God have mercy in this country called Nigeria. Look at how they slaughtered the innocent mothers. They were slaughtered. Innocent mothers were slaughtered. They are bringing them out from the mortuary. Every day, sad news in Nigeria. Every day, sad news in Nigeria. And all the mothers, these people must get justice. This is what is happening in Adamawa. Go to WhatsApp channel. Go to comment section, join the WhatsApp channel, and watch the full video.
Yamabana yengwena kamukoza Yesu yatalo kuzena baadhi mtoto baba mna dimati mrena baadhi mtoto akaleteno mkwani kabene kamukoza Yesu aina kama sile na kama bado kapono bueno kataasa na mkoza Yesu yarale na jam lakini jam mkoza Yesu yanaka yitno amin amen
So that is it. This is one of the things that people are going through, and you already know that some people will still argue, "Oh, there's no Christian genocide." This one is not. The date is there. 8. Today's date is 13. So just calculate it. You know how many days ago that this thing happened. This guy is from N9jeria. She made this publication. He said, "Good evening. My name is Flip. I am a serving COP member in Enugu State. On 27th November 2025, Fulani headers launched a terrible attack in my village, New Boko village, Chanchaja, Chanchaji, I don't know, technically ward of Otoka local government area of Taraba State, Nigeria. On the attack, they killed my father and 4 of my family members. After the attack, one of the headers took my father's phone and called me and when I answered him when I asked him about the owner of the phone, he told me that he killed my father directly. I was broken and I ended the call. My pain now is how to get the remaining of my fathers to bury because as I speak, those headers are still in my village. Nobody in my village, and I am almost done with my service. And after my service here, I am hopeless." Hear him.
On the 27th of November this year, 2025, Vedas launched a terrible attack in my village, in New Boko village, Chanchandi ward of Takun local government area, Taraba State. In the attack, they killed my father and 4 of my family members. After the attack, one of the headers took my father's phone and called me. When I asked where is the owner of the phone, he told me that he killed my father directly. I was broke. I ended the call. What is mostly paining me now is how I will get my father's corpse to be buried. Because right now, as I speak, those headers are there right now in my village, in New Boko village of Pemba Chanchandi Ward in Takun local government area of Taraba State. Nobody in my village. I'm almost done with my service. After my service here, I am hopeless. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start. I am calling on the federal government and those concerned to come to my aid and help me right now. If not, I am broke. I am hopeless. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anything to do. Everything, I lost hope. Thank you.
Wow. This is another issue. This is something that people need to understand. It's very, very painful. Just put yourself in his shoe. What do you think he should do? Because which government is going to answer this guy? I wonder. Anyway, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Please like the video and tell us what you think. Share it on many platforms of your choice if you don't mind. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye-bye for now.